Yes, hello, it is I, Danhausen here. That's right, the Danhausen. Very nice, very evil. Love that Danhausen, so on and so forth.
Hey, this is Colt Cabana, professional wrestler and former professional podcaster.
This is the artist formerly known as Fandango, a.k.a. Dirty Dango, a.k.a. Captain Midnight.
This is former WWE superstar and the greatest European champ of all time, D'Lo Brown here.
Hey, this is Olympic hero Kurt Angle.
Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet.
This is the king of NXT, Lexus. King?
Bro, it's Vince Russo.
What's the name of your thing?
The Fig Cave.
Tune into the Fig Cave.
You are listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
I love listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
And you're listening to the Fig Cave podcast. And you are listening to a podcast right now. It's the Fig Cave.
And this is the Fig Cave.
And you're listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
You are listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
With my boys Phil, Tommy, and Nick. And if you're not listening, then you better recognize.
The Fig Cave podcast, the best podcast out there today. We are the podcast with the most stuff. We have the podcast that's the most buff. And we are the podcast, if you listen to us long enough, you won't be able to get enough.
God bless America. Buy action figures. I hate pro wrestling.
Not your cursed.
Got it, bro? Good.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the Fig Cave. Love the intro. Love my boys up in Connecticut. This is the Hot Take Kid here in Baltimore, Maryland. Slicing and dicing it up.
Whenever I hear Buff's voice, dude, I just want to do like the...
Oh, yeah.
When he would do that in front of the Big Papa Pump.
He did have a good intro. Yeah. I want to introduce or talk about a controversial thing right here at the top of the show. It's been bothering me. It's double chocolate chunk cookie, not fucking double chunk chocolate cookie. I don't know where he fucked it up, but it's chunks of chocolate. It's double chocolate chunk cookie, but he always says double chunk chocolate cookie.
Well, they're
it's
fucking
just been
idiots.
bothering me. Yeah. So
Ooh,
how you guys been?
What are you talking about? Who are you mad at?
I don't know, I'm just trying to zig when everybody else is zagging, man.
You know what I like to do? I do an M&M cookie. I like an M&M over a chocolate chip.
Well, I mean, they're not readily available, but I agree. That is better.
Yeah, like I'm at Subway. I mean, the one time a year I go to Subway.
I was going to say,
it's so gross, dude. It's so expensive, dude.
It used to be when I was a kid, like when they first
$2.99 Tuesdays, footlongs.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And they were great.
And they would do the triangle cut on the bread, which really, most of the meat was not in the bread.
Did you guys ever have the chicken fajita sub at Subway?
Oh, no, that sounds good.
Bro, I done it all.
It was good. It was, but it's not on the menu anymore, but it was real good. Real good.
I have not gone to Subway since the pedo guy was involved. So
Jersey Mike's for life.
So we did break some food news in our group chat about these new Taco Bell cheesy dipping burritos. We might have to have another.
Wait, what? I didn't see that.
Yeah. Oh, the video. Did you send it or did somebody shared?
I think Mike Lanham sent it, or maybe I did. I don't know. I don't remember. Those look really good.
I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the guy gave it like a 9.1. Some snack.
Well, I don't know his basis. I don't know his number basis is.
He's a good Instagram snack account. I follow him. Mike Lanham turned me on to him. What's new with you boys?
What does Lanham know about snack foods?
He's a big snack guy.
He worked at GameStop, of course. He knows about snack foods.
And he had 18 brothers and sisters, so all they had was snacks for probably dinner.
He knows about mall eateries for sure.
Yeah.
Snack.
He'd probably kill us like in a mall draft.
Did you guys ever work in a mall? I know, Tom, you had to have. You've had 1,000 different jobs.
I actually have never worked in a mall.
Wow. Nick, you?
I've only worked one job where I had to run a register.
Oh man, fuck, dude, it's a unique.
And it was the gift shop at a fancy restaurant.
It's just like you make no money, but then you have all these like delicious food options. You know, when you work in the mall.
Bar and grill. Call now to sign up for our Easter brunch.
Yeah,
beautiful Waikiki, Aston, the Aston Waikiki Beach Hotel. So the second level, and it was dude, it was the easiest job in the world. I just got it like second or my last semester. I was at University of Hawaii. I worked in the gift shop. I never had to see people unless they were really packed, and they put the hottest chicks ever seating people.
I bet you got to. Also, that's what's the brunch in a Hawaiian spot? They probably have amazing seafood.
Killer breakfast fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, killer breakfast fried rice. That was always the big thing. Fried rice omelets.
Nice. Yeah, I worked at
Oh,
Abercrombie.
dude, remember the Sub
I worked at
Club? I'm thinking
Abercrombie
about
and
the
Fitch.
Subway stamps. Justin Wagner here with us. Killing it.
Oh yeah,
You worked at
Ragnarok.
Abercrombie?
I worked at Abercrombie, then I worked at American Eagle for a little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? I know my portly frame does not support
Is that
it.
is that a demotion in that world? Is that
I followed my manager because she just let me like fuck off and do whatever I wanted. So.
that was like a double A assignment?
I think she got fired. I think she got fired, but I was the stock manager. I like put all the shit on, the tags on, and like got everything on the shelves.
Speaking of Hawaii and Abercrombie, the
Oh my
mall,
God,
the Ala Moana Hotel in Hawaii it was so Abercrombie's so big they had a separate men's store, women's store,
wow,
and kids
store, and then
awesome.
all like the other franchises, like what the Gillian Hicks, like what I forget what that one was, like Hollister had their own men's. It was
wow.
insane. And if you were between 18 and 28, you could just walk in and get a job to start the next day. It was armies of people.
Yeah, it was a fun place to work. We were in the prime. I was in the prime of. I mean, we're about the same age, so prime time Abercrombie. Were like, I was just working with every hot girl in Annapolis.
I had one belt ever, and the cologne. I like that cologne.
Cologne.
I used to hide like the two. Well, I was probably XL back then. Maybe I was 2. I was probably 2X in like Abercrombie clothes, but that's like a XL, a normal people clothes. But I would hide shit in the stock room like until it went on sale for like $2. The old Nikki Choke move, and then like buy stuff. Buy my fall stuff for like a whole wardrobe for like $20.
I am like obviously like the deal. Like I always will find a deal at these like in the stores, and I'll always like wait on a percentage, but. Yeah. I got mad at Christmas. My aunt was like, "Oh, I bought this tree after Christmas for 25% off, and now it's 75% off. I'm gonna go get the money difference." And I was like, "No, that's seasonal stock."
Yeah, that's what happens. It gets cheaper.
I was like, "You can't get it 25% off and then go back to get it cheaper." Like, I was like, if you went with the intention of that, you're giving someone you're stealing the opportunity for somebody else of buying it that wanted it 25% off.
And obviously,
me trying to
use it the next year.
Oh yeah. Dude, you see the videos like Costco, people returning the trees after?
How do they let them do that? That's ridiculous.
I'd be like, that's the one thing you can't. You can return anything else, but you cannot do trees.
Dead plants.
Speaking of trees, I just popped one of these. You like that segue? It's cornbread gummies, cornbreadhemp.com. Check them out.
I popped one too, and so did Jason Wagner Rock.
Justin, I think.
Justin.
Right?
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Stapleton said he's going to order some. He's got
they're good
on the cornbreads.
They've been growing on me.
I, on the other hand, I had a very long weekend and I didn't enjoy my week. So I'm gonna, guys. I am not sober. I am not. I mean, I'm sober right now. This is my first one, but I'm saying like, I'm not cool.
You're gonna be pounding them tonight.
I don't have the straight edge tattoo like these guys do.
No,
I have the hardcore tattoo.
Not straight edge. It's
I want to see
California
you
sober.
Yeah, there you go, California sober. I want to see you drunk, Nick, but I feel like you would just go to sleep first, right? Is that what happens?
You saw him drunk.
No, I'm a good day drinker. Like, I'm a good day drinker. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It depends.
He was drunk at WrestleMania.
Was he? I was. So I don't remember if anybody else was. No.
Oh no, because you and your stupid nips idea.
Oh, dude, that's what killed me. Yeah,
I know. It
was 50 mLs of like Fireball.
I got in there and I bought somebody like I never met the person. I bought somebody like a stadium beer because I was like, I'm not waiting in this line. I want a WrestleMania sweatshirt. And I was like, bro, I'll buy you a beer if and then he gets up there, they go, yeah, we don't have double X. So I was like, well, I owe you a beer. So because I was drunk and I thought it'd be a great idea. I was like, cool.
It's a good idea.
$20. This is the person I've never seen in my life.
Save an hour of your time. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
What's on the docket for this evening? Well, what have you been up to, Tom? We talked about Nick and me. Sports. Okay.
Sports.
I'm drinking
coffee. Going to New Hampshire for a weekend. For the weekend this weekend for a tournament. So
that's cool.
How far up there?
Hudson, right over the line. It's a weird tournament though. It's like he's playing tomorrow night, Friday night, then he's playing Saturday morning, and then nothing till Monday morning. So we're leaving like Saturday after his game. Might stay up there, like grab lunch somewhere up in New Hampshire or whatever, and then just head home. Like there's no point in staying an extra night if he's not playing until Monday. So then we'll just drive up on Monday. So yeah, very weird schedule. Very weird schedule. It's not usually like that.
Do we have any corrections from our buddy Tommy from Legal?
I don't think we do actually. I was just
no. He did properly explain who ET Stone Cold Steve Extraterrestrial is.
Oh,
that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
2 weeks ago, sir.
We have to talk about this. We impromptu did a power ranking of all the Michaels and Mikes in the Facebook group because we have a lot of all the names in the group.
And there a lot of Mikes seem to pop up this week. Like they were commenting like I posted it for 7 months, but
there's a bunch of good ones in there. But we forgot Michael LaPuma, and we screwed the pooch, man. That's the number one.
That's his first name. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's a technicality because I don't call him Michael. He's LaPuma to me.
I have friends like that where you don't even think of their first name sometimes.
To be clear, Phil in a side private chat wrote F LaPuma. Don't mention him.
There we go. This is the episode we screw LaPuma.
That's right. You screenshotted that to me. I saw that.
Yeah.
I just went through the texts again. No corrections from Tommy. We just shit on Rush Collectibles the whole week.
Oh God.
Most people
dude.
did, so
He blocked us again.
He blocked my personal account too.
Oh, he probably has that blocked on mine. I haven't checked.
Because I asked him why he was leaving shitty comments on posts about the California fires.
Trying to say they're a conspiracy or something.
Because he's a fucking terrible human being.
Allegedly, yeah.
But
whatever. I'm not going to get into what I was going to call him. It's not appropriate for podcasting.
What do you? We got to pour one out for Mr. Baseball,
Harry Doyle himself,
Bob Uecker, man. And I wouldn't have brought this up, but he was a part of WrestleMania 3.
Yeah. No,
dude, Andre. Yep. I was saying how I was telling my boss today. I was like, yeah, Bob Uecker died, and he was like, remember when Andre choked him? Because my boss is a closet wrestling fan. Like, I don't think he ever talks about it with any of my coworkers until they found out I like it. And he's like, "Do you watch Raw? Did you do this? What do you think of this? What do you think of this angle?"
I love people like that.
Yeah. But I was talking about Foco, and I was like, dude, that's what Foco needs to make is Andre choking Bob Uecker as a bobblehead.
Oh
hell yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Sick.
Harry Doyle to me, though, guys.
Yeah, same here.
Major League is, without a doubt, I think my favorite team sports movie. And probably top 5. We should reshare that Artie Lang story, though. That I think I should.
I was just watching that.
Dude, how funny is that?
Yeah, he's like
he just was an artist
with
the cough button.
Yeah, we could learn a lot from him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Justin says it's gonna be 50 degrees in Iowa tomorrow. What? How is that? It's freaking like 9 degrees here.
And then Chad's saying it's gonna snow in Louisiana.
Oh man, everything's flip-flopped.
Flip-flopped.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Truitt sending pictures like him in short sleeve and sunglasses. I'm like, you, dude.
Arizona.
What a dick.
Yeah.
But Major League. I remember my dad letting me watch that as a kid, and when they pulled all the tabs off after their wins, and they put her titty tassels are showing.
Yeah.
But I tried to get Logan to watch it, and he's so stubborn about watching new movies, and or not new movies, but movies he's never seen. But Step Brothers was on the other day, and he ended up sitting through that, and I'm like, whenever I love that movie, steered you wrong with movies,
exactly. I'm not going to make you watch something boring,
right? You fought me so long on Dumb and Dumber, and now it's like when you went to a fucking school dance dressed as Harry Lloyd Christmas.
But I think that movie is a little, for a kid his age, is probably not as action packed. It's not like Any Given Sunday type of movie.
But there is an underlying sports theme, and it is a ragtag group of adult bad news bears. So
and I watched that when younger than when I was him.
3rd grade, I think it came out when I was in 3rd grade, and dude, it's so good. It's so perfect.
You know they're gonna remake that eventually.
No, I hope not. Just leave shit alone.
Dude, the coach answering phones at the tire shop.
Yeah.
Hello. I got a guy there the line about some white walls. Yeah. I'll have to see if I want to coach the Indians.
So Penta debuted. You're a big Penta mark. What do you think, Phil?
Awesome. I think they treated him like a star. I feel like he looked great. They've already got a card for him up on Tops now. The biggest thing, they sold masks before his first match. AEW never sold a Penta mask ever. And also whoever designed this logo is fucking perfect. With the Penta in the form of his eyes on his mask. It's awesome. I mean, I think everything they did right. The match was had a couple little tiny botches, but I think he was prepared perfectly with Gable.
I think I was going to ask you guys about this, like what you thought about they put the merch up like before the show. So like, I mean, everybody kind of knew. Michael Cole alluded to it on Raw, saying like the worst kept secret in wrestling, Penta's debuting. But like, I guess does putting it up earlier doesn't mean they're going to make more money or sell more shit. Like, I would think they would sell more shit after he debuts, but I just thought it was a little different than what they normally do.
What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, worst kept secret. You know what? People knew he was coming out.
Yeah,
it's fine. And then anybody that anybody that already knew, or the people that got the WWE shop notification and got that shared, already knew. They're already in those groups that saw the screenshots.
That's true.
Like no new person was randomly like, "I'm going to check WWE shop today." Oh my god, breaking news!
Yeah.
So
the
internet already knew, and that's the people that were checking that website.
But also on the promo the week before, they flashed this Penta logo that's up in the middle of the picture here with his name. So I mean, it wasn't like the logo has been kind of slowly revealing every week, and so people knew that name. It's not like they changed his name or anything. So I'm happy with it. I think he's going to do great. Hopefully he doesn't fall into like the Mexico's LWO. I think eventually he turns heel.
They got to do something because it's like Dragon Lee's so special, but if you just put him next to Ray, it just looks like, hey, this is Ray's latest guy. He's going to feud with him eventually. Like,
yep.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. Is like them just putting him in the LWO and like, hopefully they do. Like I feel like he's a main eventer. Like he could be, give Gunther a run for his money for that title. Like, even Intercontinental Champion. Like, do something with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's got big things ahead because I think he talked a little bit better than I thought in English on the mic. So I've never really heard him do a promo before. So I liked it, and I'm going to get all the figures. I've been posting pictures. I got all his AEW figures, and they did a really good job with him. So AEW's been Jazzware's been kind of hit or miss with people, but I think
I was kind of mad I skipped out on the last couple Pentas.
Yeah,
like when he came on the road.
But yeah, it's going to be good. Another name from AEW that I like, and it sounds like Malachi Black is the next guy.
Yeah,
he's been kind of written off TV.
I wonder if we're going to see Ricky Starks too, because Ricky Starks seems like he's pissed.
Dude, I started Googling it today. Wardlow's last match was
March
of last year.
Yeah.
And who else was I looking up? Maybe Hobbs or Eddie Kingston, like April of last year. Like, where are these guys?
Well, Eddie's hurt.
Oh, okay.
Like broke his leg, but Hobbs just came back, but he was out for a while. Like, yeah, because did Dougie post that picture? It was all the Legends and Wardlow. I was like, well, none of these. It was almost a year. I was gonna be like, what they have in common is none of these guys have wrestled in the last year.
Yeah. It's just weird. But I think WWE, especially with this new TNA partnership, which is I'm sure we're about to talk to next, they're going to probably need some extra bodies if they're going to eventually acquire TNA. But the announcement was posted on social media today. WWE and TNA Wrestling are announcing a multi-year partnership. I believe it's mostly with NXT, Tom, and TNA, but I mean, this could expand for more than just on camera people. It could be a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we've already seen a little bit of it with Jordan Grace jumping in.
Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry. That's exactly what I was going to say. And it sounds like we haven't seen a ton of the WWE people go the other way. But if they're doing NXT, I think it's a great opportunity. Again, you have this huge roster. Like, why not branch out a little bit like this? I think this is good for both parties. A huge win for both parties.
About you, Nick?
I'm excited about it. I enjoyed TNA. Like last fall, Brian Myers gave out some tickets to go to one of their pay-per-views. So me and Sapienza went down there, and I had a hell of a time. It was a small venue, but I mean, they're just looking for it's for TV. That's what they're doing. Like the live crowd gate is not what's important to them right now. And I had a hell of a time. It was a great show. And they're going to be in Long Island, I think, over the summer. That I think I would like to go to that too.
Let me know. Let me know. I might go.
But it's cool, and it's same as like Omos going over to Japan. Like, is that what they're doing? Instead of doing like all these NXTs, are they just? Is this going to be like a additional thing, like another place to play?
Yeah.
So
and I think it's like I was saying, like you have this huge roster, but it's also like it's great that they're letting them do these other things because not everybody's on TV every week. Like, when was the last time Omos was on TV? Like, so go ahead, let him do a New Japan thing. And if you want to play like, oh, well, they have higher risk of getting hurt if they're doing stuff like that. What's like, well, nobody knows what tomorrow brings. Like, not to get like sappy or anything on that. Like,
look at the dumbest like real sports injuries, dude. Like, who was
right.
the pitcher? The Mets pitcher that hurt himself jumping up and down celebrating at the Classic.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't think of his name. The dude that comes out to the trumpets thing.
Yeah, Marley loves the trumpet song a lot.
Edwin Diaz.
Edwin Diaz.
That's Logan's walk-up song, or it was.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I'll start doing it live if you want. I show up there. I gotta learn how to play. I gotta buy and learn how to play trumpet first. But I'll do it.
I'll do it with you. That'd be fun. I made I went to find a website of all the TNA alumni that maybe we get figures out of this. Maybe TNA is partnering with them. They're gonna have some sort of limited thing with Mattel because these Powertown figures have taken 4 or 5 years to make for some reason. But just the names of TNA alumni that are now in WWE. You got AJ Styles, Austin Creed, who's now Xavier Woods, Abyss, who's like a backstage guy, Bobby Roode's a backstage guy, CM Punk wrestled there for a little bit, so you have a cool different look for him. Kurt Angle, the Hardy Boys are there now. Nick Aldis wrestled there. Obviously he's under contract. Penta wrestled there. Speaking of him, the Steiner brothers both there, and a Sabu, which we're long overdue for a figure. So that's just some of the names. Even LA Knight, you could do his old gimmick. You could do kind of like almost add those to the Legends. Like we had that AJ Styles from WCW. It'd be cool to have Legends from like other companies be in the Mattel Legends Target line. So
a drunk Jeff Hardy.
Yep. Horny Jeff Jarrett with Angle's wife. Yeah.
That's just regular Jeff Jarrett, isn't it?
True. Yeah. But yeah, it could be cool for a lot of different things. I think WWE is really poised to, I hate to say it for AEW, but I think they're gonna Triple H is a little more forward thinking than Vince on stuff.
Oh yeah, and like more open, just giving them time off, like around the holidays. Like they
no house shows for 3 more months. Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome,
fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, you work.
I think how I always talk the idea of like the short-term contracts. I think you're going to start seeing that. I think that's going to come to fruition. Like, yeah, I don't need this guy for the full year. I just need this guy for a 6-8 month run. People keep their name fresh on the indies, but when they come off, like they still get the big signing. You can go do some cons.
Yep.
There you go.
So,
yep.
We got Andrew in the chat. We got Chad in the chat. What's up, guys? Our Patreon listeners or Patreon subscribers can join us here live on the video while we're recording. It's patreon.com/figcave. Starts at $1 per month. You get access to our Facebook group to watch our unboxings, enter our giveaways, all that kind of stuff. Good shit.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
No,
two new Patreons this week or this month. Cool. Yeah, actually this week. Andrew Martin, who's Mabel Toys, and Jacob Booker, who's Jet Jaguar, both joined this month. So thank you.
Very cool. Fellas. Very cool. Very cool. We want to get into the news?
Let's do it.
This is big.
Yeah, this is big. This is.
I mean, I already have them, but it's big. But it's big for a lot of people with really shit distribution where they are.
Yeah, we talk to people all the time that are not close to Walmarts and Targets. If you're not watching live, what we're talking about is the Monday Night Wars Walmart exclusives and some of the Target Target Legends exclusives are live up on Mattel Creations website, where previously they were only an in-store thing, and you could try to pre-order. But this is a great way to get more sales. Why not throw them on the free? You have a website. There's nothing on there. Throw them up.
And it's not like the Monday Night War. I know they're supposed to be exclusive to Walmart and the Legends are exclusive to Target, but it's not like they have like a sticker on them that says Walmart exclusive or Target exclusive.
No,
like nobody knows that it's you're not losing anything, I guess, by offering them up here on your own website as Mattel Creations. Now hurry the fuck up and get the Greatest Hits Monday Night War series with the Build-A-Figure Vincent on this damn site, please.
The which one?
The Greatest Hits Monday Night War set, the Build-A-Vincent.
Please.
It's Triple H, Eddie Guerrero.
Yep.
Who are the others? I forget who the other two are. But
what do you want? You want
That
the
should be
you want the
coming next.
Vincent?
I just want the Vincent, yeah, and maybe Eddie.
It's a good Eddie.
It is a good Eddie.
It's a good Eddie.
I lied.
I feel bad because Truett really wants it. And I was like, do I just send it to him? Like, I can't yet.
So yeah, also on here was I think I don't know if it was the Triple H 3-pack or maybe the Mafia, the Rocky Maivia family 3-pack.
Rocky Maivia 3-pack
is on here. So yeah, this is going to be good for everybody.
It's the Roman Reigns one.
Oh, the new one. Oh,
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We saw MOC pics of the SummerSlam elites: Roman, Triple H, Shawn Michaels in his comeback gear, kind of, and Charlotte Flair with the Build-A-Figure William Regal.
I love this set. I like, I don't know why I always see Triple H as he's not a WrestleMania guy to me. He's a SummerSlam guy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he won his first title, like the day after SummerSlam. But I just see him that way. The Roman is kind of Roman, but I was like a Charlotte figure. There's not a lot of them.
No, there isn't.
It's been a while.
But she's heavy on the pay-per-view ones. I think it's her third pay-per-view one. The Shawn is so different that I think it works.
Yeah,
and of course I want the Regal, but I do not like this box. It's bugging me.
No, it's very bright. I don't like the Regal. I don't like the other head looks. I don't know if you have a picture of that. It's like a younger Regal. It doesn't look good, and then this one he has like a black eye from like one specific match or Raw or something. I mean, it doesn't. I guess we'll probably get more Regals after this.
It's probably from a SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But I'm going to get it.
I don't know for sure. Sorry.
But I'm thinking I have those legs and those arms. If that's a black suit, they got to all be the same, right? Maybe the legs are a little bit
I
different.
think there's a couple different heights.
Yeah, so exactly what I was going to say.
The arms are probably the same, so I probably just need the head and the torso. I got two different legs, so
we did. Somebody posted like a leak sheet of upcoming stuff, and like one of the Regals that I probably spent way too much money on is one of the greatest hits. Is that what you think?
Oh shit! I didn't Steve Ozier say that wasn't real.
I don't know.
I mean, there's always things on there. You're like, I hope that's real because you want it, but
of course,
because of what I paid for Regal and Fit Finley, I don't want them ever to be remade. I just want more Regals and Fit Finleys.
Are these are on ringside and then like sorry to interrupt you. These are on ringside and then Target or Walmart or
ringside right now. I think it's ringside probably, and then
10% off code Fit Cave.
Yeah, you can usually find those in stores though. When I went to Target tonight actually to get the ice cream.
You can still buy that China one.
Yeah,
they had the Survivor Series Kevin Owens and Bushwhackers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that like reappeared because I never saw it. I thought that we were under the impression that Survivor Series was going to be like a boutique. I'll call it boutique, just not big box.
Yep.
Like Walmart and Target were not going to get it, and it was just going to be ringside and like J&J and that guy in Texas that I'm not
Entertainment Earth and
Entertainment
that
Earth.
would be cool. It would make these a little more limited, you know?
Yeah. Well, because nobody was really paying attention last year with Survivor Series. A lot of people wanted that set and they never got it, especially with that Lawler.
So. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That had the Charlotte in it too. So
yep.
And the brown pants, Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
This was the best picture of this that's out there right now. But
this is awful. Grainy.
Yeah.
Facebook photo from 1999.
These are Pops.
80% download.
I can't. Yeah. I can't believe. I was just having this conversation the other day. Like that Pops are still a thing.
I know. I don't even think about them.
Collecting them. But the Dudley Boys, it looks like they're getting a Hall of Fame 2-pack, and it looks like there's a Roddy Piper Hall of Fame pop coming. So
cool.
I had so many wrestling ones.
When Funko would have like that WrestleMania like box set, or like, it was the huge Andre Hogan WrestleMania 3 with the shirt. It was cool. They did Was it Macho and Steamboat? Did they do? Wasn't that like a different?
I don't think they did that as Pops, but I could be wrong.
It was something.
There's a Shawn Michaels and
Something
Bret
specific.
Hart in the ring.
Yeah. But there was like little box sets that was just more than just the it was the shirt and the other stuff. That was kind of fun for me to get, like Funko wise, but I don't care about any of the rest of it.
Yeah.
I was like so in on them for a minute, and then it was just like, nah, I'm good.
People that do them loose is insane to me.
I did them loose. I had a baseball bat display that I got from Michaels.
No,
and put them all in there.
Oh, that probably looked cool.
No.
Now Lowe's got stuff. He took them and had stuff in them. But,
oh, jeez. Well,
not for me.
Funko collectors. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, this is a John Moxley Supreme
John
Walmart exclusive. This is out of date as far as his character, but I think it ships Q2, which is what, April, May, and June.
Yeah.
Frame.
No, figure it out. Figure it out.
Figure it out, man. There you go.
Figure it out what month it is.
This, I think, is 4
Don't
through
help
6.
him. Don't you help him, Tom. He's figure it out his own.
Not getting this, but I'm glad that these are still happening because they're probably the best figures that Jazzwares makes.
So outdated. But whatever. A lot of people in the comments when we posted this saying they're not buying it because they're going to put the hoodie on them or the shirt on them and it's going to stain.
Oh, they still, yeah.
I guess they're still doing that.
It's hard because I like how I don't mind an Ultimate where you see the arms and the legs. It doesn't bother me like other people. But I like that it's the guy like in the entranceway.
Yeah.
For how the Supremes are done.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But they're always way too many like plastic straps and stuff to keep them in place.
Yeah, it's like distracting.
It's like I'd rather just see the arms and legs, I guess.
Yeah.
Not that it's one or the other, but it takes away. Like
This
Sting looked like I'm stuck in the front.
Yeah, he was like glued to a glass window. This has 3 heads, 4 sets of hands, 2 legs, cloth goods, and looks like a plastic shirt. So you get your money's worth with these Supremes, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, this is what's his name? Brooklyn Brawler.
Yep.
Zombie Sailor.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, okay.
When is this coming?
According to the post, it was originally said 3rd quarter, but then he changed it to 1st quarter. So
that's a big. He must have got an email.
This is a 6-inch.
No, this is a retro.
It's a retro.
Okay.
I'm not convinced these companies are making 6-inch figures. They really still double downing on the retros. Like they don't ever talk about their 6-inch.
Oh, dude! I think about the attempts to make them.
It's gotta be hard.
Sabu with that thigh gap, dude.
Yeah.
With that plastic.
Yeah.
Legs might as well went sideways with Sabu, just right into the split.
Yeah.
Did he say in the post that this is shipping with the Macho or?
I think so. No, I'm not 100% sure because I'm blocked by him for some reason.
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah, I can't get on his page.
What the hell's going on? Other Tommy?
We tried to figure it out. He spent a Saturday with Mr. Josh and
oh man,
tried to figure it out and we couldn't figure it out. So at least he cares. At least Zombie cares. All right, the Heels and Faces team are currently working on the Brooklyn Brawler action figure. Unbelievable detail as always. We have many projects in development and secrets underway. Highly anticipated 6 to 7 inch Heels and Faces line, as well as the Savage Legacy collection Macho Man figures, will be up in the 1st quarter of 2025. So Brooklyn Brawler is going to be later, but Macho and the 6 to 7 inch line should be in 1st quarter.
Oh, okay.
His BRG is shipping soon. I can't wait. Can't wait to get it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that dual signed by the real Brawler and Colt.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. I like that.
Oh baby,
what?
This next slide.
Oh yes, this
Epic
came out
Toys.
of nowhere.
Yeah, Epic Toys. After the Killer Bees went up and sold out everywhere, they decided to show off wave. I want to say 4, I think, of their Megastars retro style figures. You got the Barbarian, you got Barry Windham, you got Dr. Death Steve Williams, and Woo! The Nature Boy with a robe. With a robe.
Somebody was saying this is like WWF Ric Flair. Can you confirm that?
No, it's not.
No?
The face kind of looks like WWF Ric Flair, but he never wore like the robe looks too old to be.
Oh,
WWF
true.
Ric
It's not.
Flair.
It doesn't have enough bedazzles on like the arms and shit to be like.
Honestly, I think Flair. I'm trying to think. Total like, I think like in like his '92 run with WWE or WWF, he only wore that black and white robe. I don't remember him. Maybe a red robe at the Royal Rumble. Yes, red robe at the Royal Rumble. But other than that, with red trunks, he only wore that black and white robe that I can think of. Maybe I'm wrong, but
that is weird. I wonder if they made him just like wear the same thing because he didn't want to do that.
Yeah,
I mean, be a good question to ask him.
The only thing I don't like on this page, I like the soft goods. I love the Barbarian. I think it's awesome.
So good. I'm
excited about the Barry Windham. I love the fact that Flair's knee pads are not on his knee the way it's supposed to be.
Yep.
It's just the Flair face is weird to me, but I think it could be the picture, it could be just how we're seeing it. So I mean, we'll wait till it's actually created. But the rest is, I'm pumped about the rest of it. I sent Dr. Death immediately to Violent Miracle. I said, bro, did you see this shit? And just like, oh, okay.
It's good. I mean, they came out of nowhere. I feel like this time last year we weren't really talking about Epic too much, but between DDP and the Heenan and all those, they're really kicking ass. So.
Why? Maybe we could ask Jamie from 3POA, like, why did they even buy Cella? Why did they just do their own, or did they want those contracts?
I think they wanted the contract. I have some information. I think they just wanted the contracts.
So yeah, that makes sense. Because they didn't need their help. Looks like they're doing their own thing.
That brings me to the next slide. Is CMW Toys, who shared this on Instagram. The picture on the left is the green Ric Flair. Also confirmation from La Puma. Royal Albert Hall, Ric Flair wore the green.
Okay.
And I just did a quick Google search. There are some pictures of him wearing the green. Okay. The picture on the right is what Cella was gonna do as a Ric Flair retro, and he went on like this big long post about like how Cella didn't care. They literally were just trying to churn figures out as quick as they could, and that's kind of why
like some other people that are still making it. But yeah, okay,
that's why that Swoggle doesn't look as good as it should. You know, Luna Vachon, the size is kind of off. Bull Nakano, the size is kind of off, but like. This Ric Flair is so off. The hair is blonde, not white. He's got a dick sucking mouth. His boots aren't
allegedly.
Yeah, that was one time, dude.
Yeah, just a mess of a figure compared to what we're gonna end up getting. And like, I mean, obviously that one in this picture that I'm showing on the screen, in the green is a prototype. So like you'd think like everything will be tightened up and cleaned up a little bit, but. Like just the tape on the fingers, the knee pads being on his boot, not on his actual knee, because that's how he wore it. Like nobody else has really like used that. Even Mattel, like his figures don't have the boot like that, or the knee pad on the boot like that. So kudos to them to paying attention to that detail.
Yeah, that's how he wore them. So
yep.
Good shit. I know you're the Ric Flair expert here. So
yeah, except I didn't know he wore that green in Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah, maybe you don't know your shit.
Oh, fraud.
Title Run Toys with no, this is not Adam Bomb. This is Wrath from WCW. Yes. Okay, cool. We've already got an Adam Bomb redo. Was that was Figure Collections that did that?
Yep.
That was good. I like those.
Clean up the mold on the knee and the boot. And I like this figure. I know they kind of wore really long boots that went into them.
Oh, okay.
But it just looks a little sloppy right there. But and again, it could just be the photo. But I think it's just great.
It looks better than the Orndorff.
Yes. Yeah, that Orndorff did not look good. But man, these companies are still hanging around, man. The ones that are still making figures, I mean, they can actually get product into people's hands. People want them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They just got to figure out how to get them over.
This is still these guys first, right?
Yeah.
Well,
wave.
Yeah. True.
Well, I think that's it for news. Yeah.
What else did I?
Unless I missed something.
No, it's not a picture. I'm just trying to think of something that we had talked about on Instagram. Just the Legends hitting over the weekend and targets. You're able to, your pre-orders probably came, or you could do a store pickup for Target and just have it waiting for you. So we'll have that in weekly purchases. We forgot about somebody posted this picture. I tagged them on our Instagram. Derek Holmes on Facebook, $5 for the Maya Villa Legacy set.
Ooh,
So pissed. My store had them for 18. I was waffling. I was a little waffler, and I went back yesterday. All 4 of them gone.
Damn.
Oh, I have mine are 18 of mine. Do you have any?
No, I just wanted to see how low they would go. I probably wouldn't even. If they were like 10, I'd probably get them.
I
But
mean,
that's not
18
gonna
if I ship
happen.
it to you. I mean, ship them
I
loose.
know.
Like,
I have it already. That's the thing. I don't really
I
even
know.
need it. I just like to get it. Got to get a deal, as Kyle Peterson says.
I know. I bought the other one so early that I definitely am not going to get. I'm not going to. I can't even try to trade it in any kind of
No.
discount.
It is cool. Like I fucked up and didn't get it for my son, but he wanted Jaden Daniels. Obviously, the Commanders quarterback had a good game in the playoffs last weekend. And Topps does this thing. They're doing it with WWE cards right now, where they'll do like a specific moment. The card will be up for pre-order for a week, and then a couple months later it'll ship to you. And they had one of him. My son wanted it. I found it on eBay because I forgot to order it, but it's just a cool idea for stuff, and that'll be awesome for like every pay-per-view. Like, or if I'm a Penta fan, if he has a big match, I'll probably get a card of him and just add to my collection.
Okay, so my one question with these.
Mm-hmm.
So you order it now. When you get it, is there a chance that you'll get a variant?
Yes.
Is that how it works? Like, and they randomly send the variants to people?
Yep, I'll pull it up right now. But yeah, they have like 10 different types of like refractors. There's probably some autographed. I'll pull up the.
So the people that did the Rock Roman card didn't all necessarily get an autograph
No.
Got it.
No. All right, the Penta one, it's $8.99. Plus, I think they charge it $2-3 for shipping. And if you get 5 or 10 or 20, you get stores that buy them probably get discounts. It's a 1 of 50 gold, 1 of 25 orange, 1 of 10 black, 1 of 5 red, and then a 1 of 1 foil refractor.
So how much would the card be? $10?
I think this one came to 13. The football ones are a little more expensive. And so this ends on the 18th, so I got to order it soon. But I think they said March is when they'll come. So it's a cool idea.
So just to clear it up, so because I am super confused. So 10,000 people order that Penta run, right, in the window that it's open, and then most people will get a base card, but okay,
those like 100, 200 people or so will get one of those. They're super rare, but maybe if they're not ordering a bunch, maybe people don't know about this yet because WWE just came back to Topps. Maybe they only get 1,000 or 2,000 of these ordered. I mean, you get like a week. If that
was it Upper Deck that was doing the AEW ones where it was like you have a digital version of it?
Oh yeah, it was confusing.
Yeah.
With those
I don't know what I bought, but I have 2 copies of a digital card of CM Punk's debut. I don't know what it means.
Yeah, and people were trading them and selling them on eBay, but this is a physical card. Which
no, but I mean, like I could print it out. But does that mean like when they print it, I might get like a variant? Technically, I don't know.
I don't know, but cool thing Topps is doing. Any card fans out there? My kid is getting big into these fucking card breaks on YouTube.
Sounds inexpensive.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't. He's all about that. Doesn't watch any kind of like Netflix or TV anymore. It's just card breaks on YouTube, which I guess he could be watching worse stuff.
If you sign up for Fanatics Live, you get $25 credit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you haven't done it yet.
Oh, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was for Fanatics in general, and I was like, that's not the same.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, Logan's been into them too. Actually, we just got screwed on eBay. We bought a card. I texted you guys about this. I'm like, should I reach out to this guy or what? And
what happened? Yeah, what happened with that?
Jaron Duran autographed rookie card. He used his Christmas money that he had left. It was like $70.
Wow.
So he bought it. Jaron Duran's his favorite player. Bought it. They got a shipping label created. I actually have it up right now because I need to remember to file my dispute or whatever. We ordered on January 6th. It shipped on
No better way to celebrate that day.
Yeah. It shipped on January 7th. We got tracking notification. It just stayed at labeled created.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
He hasn't done anything. And then I felt like a dickhead because the seller is located in Fresno, California. And then I looked up how far away. Like I was thinking, maybe he's
it's probably 500 miles. Right?
Something happened with the fires, right? And then I looked up how far away.
It's almost Portland, dude.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this fucker just never mailed this. So
did you message him?
Did he respond to any emails or anything? Or no?
I've messaged him twice. I haven't heard back yet.
Yeah, so a scam.
eBay was like, you can file a complaint or whatever after January 17th. So tomorrow I'll be filing a complaint.
There was someone screenshotted and shared it in the Major Pod group, and it was like this guy was like, it was a text or an email he got from his buddy, and he's like, "Hey, my buddy works at the post office. This is what he says you should do with cards." He's like, pay for the bubble mailer, pay the few dollars to do ground. And do media mail. He's like, do anything but the regular. He's like, do not just put it in an envelope. He's like, because they will run it through a machine to sort it, and it will fuck it up. Stop doing that. Because even me, I'm paranoid. Like, if you pay me $4 for a card that I don't really even want, I'll put it in a piece of cardboard, and I'd rather put it in a bubble mailer. I'd rather pay the money than get it, caught in a return later.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's how I feel. So
yeah,
that's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
That's
the way the cookie crumbles.
There you go. All right, that's it for news. Big weekend for the Ravens this weekend. I'm doing a giveaway on our Instagram because the Ravens won. I went to the game with my son. Magical moment, no big deal.
Didn't invite either of us guys. He didn't.
I know.
Did not
I should have.
invite me.
Well, Tom was picking against the Ravens, so I'm not going to invite him.
Still picking against them.
That's a tough game against the Bills. I'll give them that.
Go Bills. Go Bills.
They have the MVP runner-up, Josh Allen, on their team. So
I don't want to get into an argument with you because I love you.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is not the MVP of the Ravens. Derrick Henry is the MVP of the Ravens.
Yeah, you can make a case for that, but they always pick a quarterback. But I agree with you. I think he's been a big factor for our success, of course. He's awesome. I wish he was a Raven 5 years ago, but he'll probably be here till he retires. But Lamar's been otherworldly. I mean,
I'm not trying to take anything away from him.
Yeah. He had a better year this year than last year, and he was MVP. And we beat the Bills head to head. I mean, it's splitting hairs. I agree, but I don't think anybody here really cares. I got a bunch of Bills fans chirping at me about the MVP. Like, I don't care who wins that. I want to win the fucking game. Let's go. But
my former team, the Chargers, decided not to play at all. So they had a quick exit, them and the Broncos. So
Herbert had more interceptions in one game than he had all season, which is a crazy stat.
My team hired a coach.
Yeah, that's good. I mean,
got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Wait, did they? Who did they hire? I didn't even.
Mike Vrabel.
Okay.
Former player.
Yeah, we don't need to get into like football talk here, but I don't love like this. Let's hire a former player that played for our team as part of the Patriot way. Like, let's get away from all of that. Let's start something new.
Yeah.
But
it's like Star Wars, like milking the same fucking storyline for 30 years.
It was like, well, he wasn't under like Belichick's coaching tree. He just played for Belichick. And I was like, I guess he's still
he's a good coach. I liked him in Tennessee. So
I didn't realize how bad his roster was in Tennessee at the end. I was like, why was he so bad at the end? And then I looked up their roster and was like reading stuff. I was like, it was fucking atrocious.
Well, they had AJ Brown and Derrick Henry at one point.
Yeah, right.
The best players in the league. But that's enough football talk. Do we want to get into weekly purchases? We didn't pick a top 5 this week.
We could have a quick episode. We're already at 50 minutes. So
I did. What was the topic I wanted to bring up?
The things you miss as a kid.
Oh yeah, I think Nick nailed it on the head.
Yeah, he did.
Whatever. Finding a Playboy.
Or just like the fact that Playboys existed. Like, we didn't, our options were so limited as kids. Like was.
Yeah, compared to what they got now.
I would have like one of my coworkers
just
when
look
I was
at
a
those same
dishwasher.
14 pages over and over.
Yeah.
And like, even like, it's funny now because like with the internet, like celebrities will just be naked. Like
promoting a movie or something.
15 years, well, not because of her age, but if Miley Cyrus was age-wise contemporary to like her age now, like 25 years ago, she would have made millions of dollars posing nude for Playboy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she just does it for some like online magazine.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You're like, oh,
because she's too famous to do OnlyFans, but there's no Playboy around for her to do like a classy thing.
And there's like a lot of celebrities that you're just like, oh, they're naked. But if it was 25, 30 years ago, like they'd have cleaned up. Hef would have thrown so much money at them.
Oh yeah.
So my dad was a truck driver, or is a truck driver still. So he would have like an overnight bag, and we would go to my grandmother's, and hold on, look, we'd sleep there. Like, so, but me and my dad like shared a room, and my sister slept in like the other room with my grandmother because they were old fashioned, had 2 beds, whatever. Long story short, I remember like I'd go take a shower. I'm not getting weird with the story. Don't worry.
I don't know where this is going.
I go like in the room I'm sharing with my dad, and I remember going into like his travel bag and finding like,
oh wow,
every time we went it was a different one too. It was like, yeah, finding a mag. It wasn't Playboy necessarily, it was just random porno mag.
Okay,
just like
had to bring it. I mean, yeah, you didn't have a phone back then. You needed
right.
That was a
material.
steady business in high school, was just selling Playboys.
Yeah,
I graduated high school in 1999, guys. So you could download like a 25-second clip video of something, you could download some photos, but that was it. As opposed to like,
it was your parents' computer, so you didn't want to save them.
Well, and you only had 1 gig of memory, so
yeah.
But yeah, if like compared to, I mean, obviously what people have now, but like a Playboy in my high school, that was like, so you get lunch bought for you for a month.
How old were you when you remember? Like, how old do you remember being when you saw your first Playboy?
Ooh, man.
Statute of limitations?
I was probably 14. I don't know.
Really?
Probably like 13, 14.
I remember
my brother's 3 years older.
Oh yeah.
And
oh yeah.
He got the Pamela Anderson Playboy where she's like in the home improvement outfit leaning over.
Oh,
yeah,
it's like an epic cover. Yes, I think that was like the first one in the house that we were. Yeah.
I remember seeing one on the bus in 3rd grade. How bad is that?
Wow, 3rd grade.
Yeah, some kid brought one on the bus in 3rd grade. He
balls.
got in so much trouble.
That's a 90s kid move.
Yeah.
Kids nowadays would not fucking do that.
Yeah.
Did you guys played in the woods? I don't know where you live. Did you guys play in the woods? Do you guys have woods to play in?
Are you gonna tell us about your woods porno stash that you got?
No, but there was always older kids with porn stashed in the woods, and it was like, see, you just thought it was something you grew up with, and you hear other people like, no, there was porn in my woods too.
Where you had to go to see.
Yeah, it was my neighbor. Him and his slightly older friends had it stashed in the woods.
I don't know if we ever had that, but I remember like finding stuff in the woods, but it wasn't like a permanent stash. It was just there.
Yeah.
Like one mag was like on the ground. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't somebody just dropped it or whatever.
I remember going to the like Barnes and Noble or whatever bookstore in the mall and making my parents or either buying with my own money like a Pamela Anderson, like she wasn't nude in it, but it was just like all her like photo shoot photos. I was obsessed with her. Surprised my parents knew exactly what I was going to do with that thing.
Yeah.
Probably crack that thing in half right now, wherever it is. But
my dad was cool. It's
cool.
Well, it's so funny because it was probably like they're probably like at least he only wants a Playboy, like because the other stuff was so obscene when you're when you're little.
Those images I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say sleeping, like having a sleepover with your friends was just like the best. Like
looking at Playboys.
Friday, yeah, looking at Playboys probably. But even before that, like, on a Friday night, just renting video games, eating pizza, like hanging out, just dudes being dudes. I miss those days,
Yeah, absolutely. So this kind of goes. Isn't
Jesus.
it terrible fucking? I don't even know if I should tell it.
Don't even know.
This might be the cornbread.
Save it for Patreon, please.
All right. I'll forget it.
Okay. Well, you can tell it if you want. I don't care.
So I can't.
Oh my god, I gotta hear this. All right, after we get off Patreon,
here we go.
Stay on.
My client.
Oh man,
put a huge stash in the basement, including the Marilyn Monroe. Oh wow, the original. That's the first issue, right? Is it the first issue, or is it like the issue that saved Playboy, like early Playboy.
Oh, maybe.
I
Yeah.
can't remember if it's the first issue or I forget the story,
The
which
only
I learned in my modern history class in high school.
Oh, well.
That dude was a creep.
Your grandpa, yeah, he knew that, back in the day, the grandmas don't go down to the basement. There's nothing. It's all the where all the tools are. You know what I mean?
Oh, someone because we live with my grandmother and my uncle,
Mm-hmm.
and my parents saved money to buy it for a house, and like somebody had stashed some stuff in the tool shop.
Oh, nice.
Like some more hardcore obscene stuff.
Oh, back to that topic. I remember. Oh, I was
Boner
probably
Jams
young.
98.
No, it was before that. I was young. I was probably like in the 6th or 7th grade. And I went with my dad to get like a haircut. And I went into his I was probably just bored waiting for him. I went into his pocket and they had like one of those calendars, like a pocket calendar that flip open book kind of. It had just all naked girls on like the beaches. Like I was like, what? I remember I like went home and told my mom.
Yeah.
My
what
dad
a
was
dick.
probably. I know my dad was probably so pissed at me.
Remember, I shoplifted a Playboy in a hotel newsstand.
Whoa!
Wow!
I was just like, it was the Uma Thurman, like in this would have been '96.
Hudson News.
It was in Hawaii. We're on vacation, and I was just like, I need this for research.
What's yours? We got Sleepover and we got Playboy. Tom, you got any other good stories?
Just playing video games all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like I have no time for video games.
I do want to play more, but I'm so tired at the end of the night. It's a great one.
Yeah.
I was not great at video games. My brother was really good. Like I don't know whether you guys called it beating a game or solving a game or.
Mm-hmm.
My brother could finish a lot of games. Beat Mike Tyson,
nice.
Beat Zelda. I was not that kid. I couldn't do that. Like I can beat Zelda now.
Yeah.
Believe me. But I'll show you. But I could. But I was always good. I was like the Intercontinental Champion of video games.
Dude, I actually, now that you say that, I love video games too. But I don't besides some of the Ninja Turtle games. I don't remember beating the Mario games because you couldn't save. Right? You had to just
you had to do it all in one shot.
My mom never let me play for 8 hours that would take to fucking win that. I guess you could
Super
pause
Mario
it.
3. I can make it without using the flutes. I can make it to the final level. I can't beat it.
Oh man, it's probably hard as shit. I could probably not beat that either.
I don't think I beat Sonic 2 until I was 35.
That's a great game. How about when you or one of your first friends got their license? You could fucking drive on a Friday night, summer night, just drive around.
Freshman year, my buddy was somehow 16 as a freshman in high school.
I had people like that, yeah.
Yeah, and there was a really horrible mall in my town. It should have been a strip mall, and it became a strip mall later because it just was it was so bad. All independent stores. I don't know how any of them stayed open, and we would just go there. That was a one place to go hang out. What did we do? What did we do there?
Throw bottles, probably.
Yeah.
I don't miss that though. That obviously was a great feeling. Not great feeling. Yeah, it was a great feeling. But if I could go back to one thing, it would be the things that we're talking about, not driving around my friends when I turned 16 in a car. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I would love to go back to being younger, I guess is what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
Trying to say. You know what I mean? I'd rather do the video game thing.
The kid stuff. Yeah.
I miss rewatching the same VHSs over, and I don't mean porn.
Yeah.
The same VHS, because I've said this before, even though we grew up in public housing, we lived with my grandmother for 3 years while my parents saved money for a house. We moved to suburbia, real Jeffersons moving on up, moving on up to the East Great Plains side. But we always had HBO. My mom, I was the one, she was no, we have HBO in our house. We have premium channels.
Nice.
But we would record everything. So we had 300, 400, 500 videotapes.
Oh shit!
And they were on the EP, so you could get 2-3 movies on there.
Oh, nice.
And always random Skinamax that my brother and I would record at the end of those, just so we had.
This is a good one from Peter. I miss thinking S word was actually real. I don't want anybody
All the kids listening after
All the
that. They're
kids,
so
yeah, our huge
allowed to be
kid
listening
list.
after our last 10 minutes.
You never know who's listening. You know, my kid might be listening to this on his little music device, but yeah, that was special. I think about that with my kid because we talked about it. He's 9. He probably has maybe one more year, but I think someone's going to spoil it. He's already kind of hinting around, but
Yeah.
those were special Christmases.
Yeah, I was like devastated when he found out.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
God,
tough.
The fact that I have to start the lie.
Jewish Santa's not real either. What?
Harry Hanukkah?
Mensch on the bench. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
I was gonna
LJ does. That LJ goes to, when he goes to Santa Cons. He has a blue suit and he does Harry Hanukkah, which is a whole. I mean, it's always been around. But John, there's old SNLs where John Lovitz does it. It's so fun. I think they're hilarious still.
Oh, that's funny. That's some
Don't
good
start
ones.
Elf on a Shelf, whatever you do.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's a good advice. Don't do that. But yeah, let me hear if you guys are in the comments, your like memories you miss the most from being a kid. I mean, just not having a job or not like a summertime when you had no responsibilities to be anywhere. That was great. I couldn't drive yet, but
I mean, I know we talk about toy stores all the time, but I hate that Marley is never going to like really have the experience of a Toys R Us or a KB Toy or any of these. But like, there's no any toy store you see now is like it's not really toys like any kid wants to play. It's like stuffed animals and
Melissa and Doug.
Yeah. Hey, watch your mouth. They're legend. They're legend in my house right there with Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
But
I know what you're saying. Yeah, they have foreign targets. That's what they're gonna remember.
Yeah, even Lode like doesn't really remember a whole lot of. He was around like Toys R Us maybe closed when he was like 4 or 5, maybe a little bit older, but like I don't think he has many memories of it. It's like every time he wants to go somewhere, it's like, can we go to Target? Can we go to Walmart? Now
I took my oldest niece to one. Yeah, like which was 2, 3.
Now it's like, can we go to Dick's? Can we go to Costco? Can we? He has the weirdest requests, but
Costco. What does he get at Costco?
Pizza.
Oh wow, nice.
He loves the Costco pizza.
Double chunk chocolate cookie.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
All right, you finally ready to get in weekly purchases? Now
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Now that we feel sad about missing our show.
Oh, welcome to Weekly Purchases, my favorite segment of the week. It's brought to you in part by our friends at Ringside Collectibles. Use code FIGK for 10% off and jjfigures.com. Use our Fig Cave code, which you have to be a Patreon to get, for 15% off. They just posted how they have the newest set of Ultimates coming in soon. They have the Jey Uso Yeet figure up on their website. All kinds of good stuff, man. Check out. And they do Whatnot shows. Good friends of the channel. Good friends of the show. Who wants to go first? I know it's gonna be slim pickings this week. I think we all got some of the same stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did think of something the last conversation really quick. I missed not knowing what was going to happen in wrestling.
That's
for
us,
us,
good call.
like
or any TV show, really.
Yeah, I mean, not having. I would remember I would get a USA Today clipping of like these 10 characters are going to debut in WCW over the next 6 months, and it was like you thought you were the shit. Or when I found out Flair was going to win the Rumble and work to and the whole Sid Hogan thing, like the whole storyline was in my USA Today. I have an article. I should find those and repost them. But not, and me even thinking like some random person was going to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
Not the WrestleMania build. Sorry. Back to weekly purchases.
No, that's a good call.
I think we all got Legends. I was lucky. I got everything but Brett so far, and I did get Target was cool and sent me both Rudes.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yeah, it was cool to knock that out and gotta be done. I just gotta go Brett.
I went to Target this evening after I was done with trivia, and the pegs were full of Bradshaw, Brett, and Sid. No Rudes.
I think that Rude Chase is going to be hard to find. I got a feeling.
I feel like so many people got it already. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in the stores. It's been like on my when I go on Pop Finder to see what the stock is for that SKU. It's like always missing one. Someone has grabbed that Rude Chase.
Pop Finder active again?
Oh yeah, baby. I was using it the other day.
I thought it was gone. I thought they were like.
It goes up and down. I don't know if
Yeah.
they get like in trouble or something, but
It's always hot for a couple waves and then it's gone.
I got the
Dusty was
Sid. I
not
got the Bret Hart. Sorry,
No,
I got
it's-
the Sid, the Bret Hart, and the Dusty Ultimate, which is an awesome figure. For sure.
I got the Dusty, the Sid, the Rude, and the Brett. But regular Rude.
Yeah.
Did you guys get Sid with the light hair or Sid with dark hair?
I didn't even look.
I know.
I just looked. Mine's dark.
That was one of those conversations that somebody posted on social media that almost made me like, what am I doing? Fucking-
It's the 40-year-old virgin thing.
No.
where, now I'm
What
going to
am
paint
I
your blue
fucking
pants
doing?
green.
you know,
Everybody is we talked about this, guys, in our private chat, that our text thread, that we're all sort of in a little bit of a funk with collecting, and I'm not. I just been kind of slow to I don't really need, there's no elites that are really jumping out at me, and even the Bam Bam Bigelow and Boss Man set, like, it's going to be for sale in places for the next year. Like, why do I need to buy it now?
Yep.
Like, because it's not
Yeah.
like I have to. Rest in peace. There's not a signing coming up, so
the
I need
urge to be
I
number
need
one to
immediately.
get things before everybody else is waning for sure. You know,
I never
think-
had that. I'm like, I'll get it when I get it.
Yeah.
Well, for me to get them signed, like if an opportunity comes up, especially like, wow, Thomas, it's not like that conversation.
No, he didn't even tell us he was going to pee. He just got up.
Muda, like, is Muda going to be somewhere for WrestleCon? He's going to be in town, so
Yeah, true.
I want to make sure I have those on. I got to keep some on me, keeps them clean, keeps them on me.
I got both regular Rick Rudes, and so did Tom, and our good buddy Tommy from Legal found one, and I was able to claim it first. So he's sending me
I
that.
don't think you were.
Yeah, I was.
I thought.
I was.
I've
I've already paid for it. He's already got tracking for me.
Ooh.
Yeah. I thought I commented first. It was like Tom was right after me. I thought.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Sorry.
Well. But yeah, I returned the other two and just got the Sid with it. I'll probably wait for the others. Do I need to replace this Sid in my new gen collection, do you think?
I don't have it. I don't have one, but that one looks good. It looks.
It
really
does
good
look
with
good.
the belt and everything.
Yeah, it's got the belt. The vest looks great. It's a little more like new gen than the original one. Was more like a Hogan feud WrestleMania 8 type of figure.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna open all of them up anyway, I think.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the
No,
ultimate.
can't get anyone signed.
Oh, there's Tommy. Where'd you go, man?
I had to pee.
Oh, you didn't even tell me this. I was scared.
He was abducted.
I got a cool thing here. I'm officially, we make fun of them all the time, a member of the FOCO
Whoa.
Head Club, baby. I think either Tom or Mike Lanham tagged me. Whenever a Macho Man item comes up for sale, somebody tags me. But I don't have, this is my first bobblehead, and this is actually pretty nice. Little bobblehead, 90s Macho with the green cowboy hat. Gonna go in the Macho collection. Also from one of our Patreon subscribers, Chad Bodie. I think he owns that Music City store, right? Does he?
Does he? I don't know.
Maybe he just has a cool collection. Anyway, I bought from him SummerSlam '92 program. I bought from him the '93 Rumble program with Brett and Razor on the cover.
Oh, does he have a lot of these pay-per-view programs?
Yeah, he had all of them, dude. He's been posting in the group about them
on eBay, right?
Yeah, and I got a lot of them.
Yeah,
eBay, and then the Royal Rumble '94. A lot of like the 97, 98 ones. These were like in the 20s, like 2025.
Wait, is 94 the Brett Luger one that I need probably?
Yep.
Shit.
You need the program? Why?
Why was there?
He was there.
Providence,
oh
right?
shit! Yeah, I don't think this one's hard to get.
How much did how much did they run?
This was like 25 with shipping for like all three of them, between 20 and 25. But like the 97, 98 ones are in the 200-300s.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Or at least that's the prices he had posted, which I think he's pretty knowledgeable. He's been posting a ton of, like, he had like 2,000 elites that he posted on eBay like a month ago, and now he's doing programs. He had old, like, I mean, there was so much Macho Man, like, just like house show programs that I wanted to buy that he was on the cover of, but I was like, man, these $20, $25 are going to add up quick if I buy 7 or 8 programs. But pretty cool.
I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna go to his eBay store right now.
There you go. Yeah, you got to be a member of our Patreon to look at it. That's the rule. That's it for me as far as purchases. Oh, I did get Jim the Anvil Neidhart ×2 and a Farouk. that were on sale, clearance like $6. I'll hold on to for maybe giveaways, stuff like that. So,
speaking of giveaways, February giveaway is signed Max Caster AEW figure.
oh,
If you're
okay.
in the Patreon.
I thought we needed something for February.
Oh, you're right. That's January. My bad.
Yeah,
You
man.
guys are really bad at this.
Those
You
cornbreads, cornbreads are messing you up. February we're gonna do. Should we do Tony Storm or Sting? AEW.
Do both.
There. That's it. Tony Storm and Sting
Yeah, why
giveaway for Patreon subscribers in February. We do it at the end of the month. All the Patreon subscribers are entered, and you don't have to even do anything. You're just, as long as you're a Patreon member, you are entered.
Ooh,
These are pretty good things. Anybody else got some stuff to talk about?
Just
Yeah, I
got the
gotta,
Legends.
I gotta buy this WrestleMania 11 program, dude.
Oh, dude.
Wait, what's this newspaper one? I gotta hit him up.
Oh,
Is this
yeah, dude. It's
is this from the Hartford Courant?
I was just gonna say, is that Hartford Courant?
It's a slippery slope on there, man. I love
It is, dude.
programs.
Hartford Courant, the newspaper pullout of wrestling.
Oh, dude, you need that. That's even better than a program.
I bet I have that at home. I bet I took that because that was when I was in 8th grade, and my homeroom was the library, so we would just rip apart newspapers and take everything. I bet I have that.
That's one thing I miss about being a kid is looking through the box scores in the paper from like baseball games and hockey games and shit.
I used to stare at them, dude, and look at
Me
the
too.
batting average leaders, the home run leaders every day.
I just saw a meme too the other day that was like something referring to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, except that if you're me and you're a Padres fan, game ended too late. You had to wait 2 days to get the
that's
scores.
right.
I remember the Orioles would play on the West Coast. Had to call into a number at the Baltimore Sun. They'd have a recording of who won because it was too late to put in the paper.
It's
None of the
internet.
papers here did that. They just
No,
didn't give a shit.
it was pretty good. I mean,
They
because
just
then
said
how would
they
you
posted
know?
it.
You had to listen to the radio, I guess.
The next day, yeah, or watch the news.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, something about being a kid. Oh, how about Sports Center, dude? My kid's never gonna watch Sports Center. That was fucking perfect. Everyday watching was like funny. The guy, you like the hosts. There was always different people. Stuart Scott, like a quick highlight. You would get a like sports knowledge just from osmosis from watching it, because it's like I learned about. I'm not a big basketball fan, but I saw like 10 different basketball highlights. So I feel like kids don't have that anymore. I guess social media has taken its place. But
It really has, because like I'll be like, hey, Lowe's pretty good about he'll like watch the Bruins highlights on like the NHL app or whatever, but it's like he sees everything on. He's like, I saw that on Instagram last night.
Oh wow.
I saw David Pasternak's goal on Instagram. I was like, or he'll send it to me before I see it or whatever. It's not. Yeah, it's really not what it was. And now if you put SportsCenter on, it's just people talking.
I worked at the Norwich Police Department for a summer, like as a summer employee, and yeah, I would watch it every day. It was like, was it Larry Walker? Was it the guy in the Rockies?
Yep.
It was Larry Walker and Tony Gwynn chasing
sit
400. It was the chasing
shit.
400 to watch. It was like so fucking fun, especially because I liked the Padres.
That was a good season. All right, cool. Reminiscing on this episode. Any other weekly purchases besides the Legends figures?
I got nothing.
No.
I don't know what. Our buddy Kayfabe Toys sent us some stuff for giveaways. A couple Legends figures and a ring with some basics. I don't know if I'm going to ship that to somebody, but I might sell it and then use that money to buy a AW Chase or a giveaway or something. So pretty cool of him. Thank you, Kayfabe Toys. You're the man.
He always throws a little something in when I do his whatnots. I don't know if he knows that I think he knows that I'm a fake K.
Oh, yeah, you're a big deal, dude.
He sent me the WrestleMania 20 DVD.
Oh shit!
With one of my orders.
Lincoln Park on it.
Drowning pool.
Drowning pool. Yeah. Okay. Anything else before we get out of here, guys? I mean, I don't really want to be done talking to you, but it's a slower news week, and we're done our 2024 countdowns. Did you see the? God damn it! Kyle Peterson did a top ranking of all toys in one ranking. Number 2 was the BRG Road Warriors, and number 1 was like a Cobra Commander GI Joe Classified. So very interesting.
Dude, I got very pumped for you because I saw Serpentor was like going on sale tomorrow or soon. Then I realized it was a Super 7 reaction.
Yeah. I have one pre-ordered on. I have one pre-ordered on Amazon. They're doing one on the old card back style. It was probably like a re-release, like dumbed down because it was like a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
Well, I still want you to have the classifieds at some point.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. I'll get there. What should we talk? Let's get some, like, maybe do a mailbag next week, or get a guest on, or something like that.
Yeah, just a Q&A. We just do Q&A.
Yeah.
Oh, Q&A is a good idea. We haven't done that.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I do love those episodes. And what are you guys doing this weekend besides watching the Ravens Bills play football?
I'm not watching that at all. I'm going to GCW on Sunday.
Hammerstein?
Hammerstein. Yeah, we check it out. Matt Cardona gave away tickets in the Major Pod group. And
oh, cool.
So
there
might be a floor seat, and I'm gonna go check it out. I don't know.
Nice.
Take the train in, be lazy, maybe get a hot dog on the walk over.
Perfect.
There might be a announcement from Figure Collections during that GCW show. Just saying, or after.
Be on your phone, Nick. Be on your phone.
Just saying.
Well, you could tell me so I could tip people off there to pay attention, right?
I'll tell you off air.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to hear that story. We should do it on a Patreon. Let's do a quick Patreon. Can we stop now and just record a quick 10-minute Patreon, please?
Sure.
Okay.
Shooting the shit.
Sure.
Yeah. All the rest of these freeloaders
We
can
admit
get off of
things that no longer fall under the statute of limitations.
Big Cave After Dark.
Yeah, there you go. Fig Cave After Dark. Thank you guys.
Oh, that's what I
listening.
missed from when I was on Real Sex on HBO.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to love that
Taxi
show.
Cab Confessions.
Taxi Cab Confessions was good too. Yeah, finding those kind of shows that were like, there was also a show, like a comedy show on HBO that had like random nudity. Like, it's like a guy, like a Jerry Seinfeld looking guy, kind of dating in like New York. I forget the name of it. It like took place in his head or something. I don't know, but it was like random nudity. Like he'd just be banging chicks. Am I making this up? Am I making this up? I gotta find this now. Yeah, self stalkings. You know.
Are you trying to pitch us a show?
You know what I do miss?
Pitch us a show.
What was singled out on MTV when I saw Jenny McCarthy for the first time. You guys are very quiet to my. Oh, you agree? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I forgot to do
Sorry.
I forgot to do Cave Dwellers Facebook group purchases of the week.
Oh yeah.
That was a mouthful.
Besides Legends and Dusty.
I said besides Legends and Dusty because everybody got that. Let me share real quick here. This is from Mitch Craig. Also, shout out to Michael LeCarrick. He mentioned in our chat that Figure Collections did do Whatnot, a Whatnot stream this week.
Oh, that's true.
Keep an eye. If you haven't already followed them, make sure you do so because he's going to have it continue and be more consistent with it. So get some good deals on those Figure Collections figures, and he's selling stuff from his store as well. So Mitchell Craig got his Grandmaster Sexay head in to finish up his Too Cool set,
Nice.
custom set, good looking custom set here. Actually, I'm not a huge custom guy, but
is there a Bob Uecker head out there that I could buy to
I would
make
love
the
that.
WrestleMania thing?
Shannon Cagle got the Ultimate Edition Monday Night War Triple H and Ultimate Edition Bischoff from Luis Valenzuela. And guys, Luis always has a ton of stuff, usually stuff that's in stores on sale.
Yep, loose shipped, which is great if you're a loose collector. You can just cut down the shipping.
Yeah, and his prices are always great. Jamal Paul picked up Sami Zayn Ultimate Edition. Johnny JB took advantage of Ringside's sale before the new year. Used the code free shipping. He got Shawn Michaels DX from the vault, the DX retro set, the Hulkamania Royal Rumble figure, and the Rob Van Dam defining moment. Johnny JB also got hooked up by David Truitt, who sent me this Lita Monday Night War, and he added a Polaroid picture. I don't know how well you'd be able to see it on the screen there of him with Lita back in 2000, and she signed. It was a Polaroid, so she signed it.
Nice.
On the bottom there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What else we got here? Just trying to find unique stuff. Justin Wagner got his buddy Christ, big rubber, or not big rubber guy, but
Major Bendy's.
Major Bendy.
Signed?
No signed. Not signed.
By God, by Jesus.
Chad Miller got let's see here. The Chase Takeshita.
Oh, I got that for Nick.
That's right.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go in the mail eventually.
Puma
Yeah, wait till we get a couple things go.
Yeah.
got more Hogan stuff picked up.
How does La Puma, Michael La Puma, who's working over here, how does he still have stuff that he doesn't have yet? Like,
Dude, there's
this
so much Hogan stuff, though.
I guess so. Like, that's just like a whole room collection of like. I mean, obviously, I know that, but like the fact that he's still buying stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I just bought that puzzle. I would have given him that puzzle. I wonder what unless it's probably sealed, knowing him.
Oh yeah, it's probably minty mint from
he got
1984.
2 Hogan puzzles. He got a Parties Here Hogan decoration from 91. Picked up the new Bray Ultimate. And, well, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that doesn't fit in his room. What's he doing with the Bray Ultimate?
And
it'll be for sale loose.
The big purchase was he got an MOC 1985 Appleworks Thunderlip figure, which even before he put that, I know that is a huge purchase. That's a big purchase for sure. So
good for him.
Yeah,
just have Hogan come to your house and sign everything.
Oh yeah, fly him up for $500. Oh,
yeah.
I bet you could. I'll buy you a ticket up and back plus $500, and I'll give you. My wife will make you the best meatballs you ever had, or something. You know.
Yeah.
Just pay him in meatballs like the wedding singer.
Better than the pasta menus.
Pockets full of meatballs.
Justin Wagner, he got some old school goodies from J&J Figures. He got some Jax figures, Sunday Night Heat, Austin, The Rock, and Triple H famous scene figures. I don't remember those, but it looks like they come with some 3D glasses and stuff. Justin Wagner also grabbed a Big Cave hoodie and
thank you.
Some cornbread gummies.
I'm sending him some Big Cave stickers because of supporting one of our sponsors and supporting us by buying a hoodie, which he said was super soft, which I can attest. My kid wears his like every day to school. So,
and he's a big supporter of J&J Figures, so he's getting a lot of extra entries in the giveaway this month.
Love it.
That Platinum Max Caster autograph.
Yeah.
All right, now we can get out of here.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for watching. Check out the YouTube. I've been posting some random like shorts on there. Just search the Fig Cave on YouTube. It'll come up. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. We'll be back here next week after the Ravens are headed to the AFC Championship. Hopefully. MV3. MV3.
Start drowning about every week. What? Sorry, your mic's